Yo-yos are some of my best sellers at craft fairs, so here's how I make them on the lathe. First, I cut out two small circles from hard maple, and then I'll drill two small holes into each of their halves, and then I'll work on creating the friction drive, which is what I use to mount each of those yo-yo halves onto the lathe. It works by putting a dowel into the friction drive, which then centers each of the halves, and then just to secure it, I'll use some double-sided tape. Here, I'm using my half-inch bowl gouge to create the shape of the yo-yo, and then I'll use a small skew chisel just to create some small embellishments on the side of the yo-yo. Here I'm sanding the yo-yo up to 240 grit, and then putting on some carnauba wax and then burnishing that into the wood. After taking off this half of the yo-yo, I'll repeat the same exact process for the other side. After removing that half, I'll cut out a small 3/8 inch dowel to connect the two halves, which I'll secure into the maple halves using some CA glue, and then I'll attach the string.